welcome to the Deep Dive. Our mission, as always, is to take the sources you send us, articles, studies, even personal stories like today's, and really pull out the key insights.
Exactly.
And today, we're focusing on just one source. A really compelling personal story you shared about cooking for the very first time.
Oh, I love these kinds of stories.
Me too. It captures that feeling, that initial optimism when you try something new, thinking, yeah, I've got this.
Absolutely. And it's kind of amazing how something so everyday, like making dinner, can actually teach us so much.
You really can.
And this story is a perfect example, I think. Shows how those first tries, even the ones with little hiccups, give us lessons that really stick.
Okay, so let's dig into this specific story then. You decided to cook dinner for the family. Good ambition.
Yeah, admirable start.
And you picked fried rice. Why? Because, and I quote, it seemed easy to cook. Famous last words, maybe?
Huh, sometimes. But it often does seem easy at the start.
And you really committed. You watched YouTube videos meticulously, followed the instructions to a T. This wasn't like a casual effort.
No, definitely not. And that's what's interesting, right? That the initial care, the diligence,
Right.
chopping the veggies, getting the rice ready, heating the oil, all those fundamental bits, they went fine.
You were following the plan.
Exactly. Setting the stage, doing the prep work. It shows how important that careful preparation can feel, how it builds confidence.
But then, okay, here's the turning point. The moment it all kind of went sideways.
Uh-oh.
You're adding the rice to the pan, things are sizzling away, looking good, and bam, you accidentally put too much salt.
The classic overshoot. Happens to the best of us.
It sounds so minor, doesn't it? Just a bit too much salt.
It does, but if we zoom out a bit, look at the bigger picture, that tiny error. It had a really big, immediate consequence.
Yeah, the result was very salty fried rice. No hiding that.
None at all. And the family's reaction is key here, too. They laughed at my mistake. It wasn't harsh criticism, maybe, but it was instant, direct feedback. Hard to forget something like that.
Totally. Made the whole thing super memorable, I bet. And the lesson learned was immediate and, well, pretty obvious. Always taste the food before serving it.
The golden rule of cooking, pretty much.
But, okay, let's push past just the cooking advice. What makes this specific lesson, learned this specific way, so powerful? It's not just about salt, is it?
No, not at all. That's the beauty of it. This simple cooking mistake, it perfectly illustrates a bigger principle. Something like the value of checking your work as you go.
Like mid-process checks.
Exactly. Iterative validation or feedback loops, whatever you want to call it. It's not just about the final thing, but building in chances to check and adjust along the way.
Okay.
You catch errors when they're small, right? Before they become this, salty mess you can't really fix easily. Think about software developers using agile methods.
Oh, right. Small updates, get feedback, adjust.
Precisely. Or building something complex, like a bridge. You test sections. You don't just build the whole thing and hope it stands.
That makes perfect sense. It's finding out the soup needs more pepper while it's still simmering, not when everyone's already got a bowl.
You got it. We often just want to race to the finish line. Maybe we're excited or just tired.
Yeah, just get it done.
And we skip those little checks. We just cross our fingers.
Guilty as charged sometimes.
I think we all are. But that taste test, it's like a mini model for so many other things. Are you checking your assumptions on a project? Are you validating your progress? Are you giving yourself a chance to, course correct?
It's like sending a big email without reading it over first.
Exactly. Or launching something totally new without getting any early user opinions. The cost of a small mistake early on can just snowball.
And that family laughter, well, maybe a bit embarrassing at the time.
It was honest.
Yeah?
Immediate, unfiltered feedback. Powerful stuff.
So it really makes you think, doesn't it? This prompts a question for you listening right now. Outside of the kitchen, where else in your life could you use a taste test? Where do you need those mid-process checks? Are you maybe checking the direction of a project before it's gone too far down one path, getting real feedback on an idea before you're fully invested?
Yeah, it's a vital question because ultimately, this deep dive stemming from your really simple, relatable story, it shows us that some of the most powerful learning happens right at the start.
Those first attempts.
It just highlights how crucial, direct, real-time feedback is in pretty much anything we do. Mistakes, especially the early ones, they're not failures. They're just data. Invaluable data for getting better.
So next time you start something new, maybe ask yourself,
Yeah.
where are my taste tests? Am I building them in?
Because sometimes, yeah, just a tiny adjustment early on makes all the difference to the final result.
Couldn't have said it better myself.